my name's Austin. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create an interactive VR experience with Videoflow. This is my initial setup. I have 3 photos here. They've all been rendered as 360-degree graphics using 3D Studio Max. I have a photo of a living room, a hallway, and a bedroom. Now, what we want to do is create a navigation logic which will take the viewer between the different areas of the home. So essentially, we are going to create regions where the users can go to, and then we are going to create hotspots which will take the viewer between those regions. In order to do that, we need to understand how to create a region inside Photoshop. Every region is a group that starts with a hashtag in its name. For example, if I take the living room footage and I just group it and give this group a name, I have created a region that is going to be recognized by the Videoflow extension when I export this project. I'm actually going to create a bunch of regions. This region is going to be hashtag hallway, and this is going to be hashtag bedroom. Now, we also need to tell Videoflow which of these regions is going to be the first one that the user will see. For that, we have a reserved name, and that name is Start. Any region that you name with the name Start will be the first one seen by the user, an entry point. I'm going to use the living room as our entry point, so I'll name it Start. I now know that when the user loads our experience, they will see this group first. If I collapse everything, you'll see that I have 3 regions here: Start, Hallway, and Bedroom. And each one currently has only one piece of content, the actual image. The next step is to create hotspots which will allow the user to click and go to the next region. The way to create hotspots is actually very simple. Create a new layer with the name of the group that you want to go to. So, for example, in my living room, or rather in Start, I want to click on the hallway area and go to that hallway region. I'm going to name this new layer Hallway, and I'm going to paint with a simple brush. It doesn't matter what color you pick. I'm going to paint roughly the area that I want to click on. This is the hotspot that the user will click on, and when they click on it, it will take them to the hallway. Now, I don't want my image covered by my highlighter, so I'm going to hide it. This hotspot is now finished, so we can move on to the hallway. In the hallway, I'm going to create another hotspot, which is called Bedroom. This will take us to the bedroom. And that's the area I want to click, so I just paint it like so. But I want to create another area here that takes me back to the living room. So for that, I'm going to create another layer that's going to take me back to Start, because hashtag Start points back to the entry group. And I'm going to paint another region, which is right here. You can create as many hotspots as you want. Just remember to hide them, otherwise they'll appear in your presentation. Lastly, I'm going to create another hotspot that takes me back to the hallway. And that's the area here. In this case, I'm just going to use a very big brush and just paint over the area. I'll hide that as well. So if we look at what we've created, we've essentially created 3 groups. Each group contains 1 or more layers that define the hotspot and point to another group. So, I have my Start group, which is my entry point, the hallway, and a bedroom. It's important to keep them visible because if you hide them, they'll be ignored by Videoflow. So, I can save that. The next step is to actually export this to Videoflow. And the way we do that is, firstly, download the Videoflow extension for Adobe. You can do this on our website. Just go to www.videoflow.io, and once you sign up, you can go to the downloads page and download it for Windows or Mac. Once you install it, you will find it under Window, Extensions, Videoflow. If you run it for the first time, you're going to see a screen that will prompt you to sign in. That's what I'm going to do. Just use your username and password, the same one that you used to sign up for Videoflow. And once you log in, you will see a very basic user interface. It essentially asks you one question: is it 360 content or not? And then it gives you 3 options for publishing your content. Since we've never published this content before, what we want to do is to render everything, and then we want to publish. So, we're going to click this, and in a few seconds you're going to see that it collects all the data, and then it will start uploading everything to our cloud. It will take a few seconds, depending on the connection. Once it's done, you can go back to Videoflow. You'll see that we have our recent project, 360 tutorial, the one that we worked on. And if I click on it, you will see that it will load and show our starting point, which is the living room, so I can look around. And if you go to my hallway region, you'll see that I can actually click on it and go in. And then I can click here, so now I'm in my bedroom. And then I can go back to my living room through the hallway. And that's it. In just a few minutes, you can create an interactive experience that will run on a phone or a desktop. In this case, it's actually an interactive VR experience. Thank you for watching.